All right. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Let me just turn this stuff off. Hear me? Can you guys hear me? What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Just having my first cup of coffee. Hopefully, you guys are doing amazing. What's up, Solar family? I'm just trying a few things that are new and seeing how it works, and hopefully, the plan is to enhance the live daily training that I have. What's up, everybody? Represent. Who's joining me today? What's up, Damien? How are you? Can you guys hear me okay? Before I get rocking and rolling, I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. You're at the gym. That's awesome, bro. Get that workout on. Get that workout. Fort Worth. What's going on? From Fort Worth. I'm actually just recently moved out to Dallas. I just recently moved out to Dallas. Well, not recent now. It's been a little over a year, but to me, it's still recent, right? Time flies when you're having fun. You know what I mean? Time flies when you're having fun. I'm just going to fix a few things here as far as my view. And then we'll get rocking and rolling, everybody. What's up, Represent? Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I don't have too much time today, but I'm going to spend as much time as I can with you guys. So make sure to type in you guys' questions in the comments. If you guys are watching this on a replay, I go live every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. And I'm here to answer any of you guys' questions. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, anything that you guys have pertaining to solar, leads, software, installers, red lines, whatever that may be, make sure you guys type it in the chat. And if you guys haven't booked your solar strategy call yet, right? solarstrategycall.com. solarstrategycall.com. Make sure you guys book a call, right? Myself and my team set aside 30 minutes to chat with you guys and help you and point you in the right direction, especially if you're looking to getting into solar, right? You're kind of like undecided. Maybe you're in a different industry. Maybe you're in real estate, whatever industry that you're in. Maybe you're need more information, or you already are in solar and you're like, you know what? I hit this glass ceiling. I don't know how to break through it. I need some help. I have a few questions, whatever that may be. Make sure you guys book a call, solarstrategycall.com, solarstrategycall.com, okay? So, Damien, we're going to jump right into it. What I'm going to do, too, over the next few days is the reason why I'm using this new software, where it's getting a little more fancy, I'm actually going to start sharing PowerPoint slides along with you guys, right? So, going to be slideshows and things like that, because you guys don't want to see my mug all day, So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share information with you guys via PowerPoint slide. The same information, or a lot of the same information that I normally share with a lot of our students, I'm going to share it with you guys. It's absolutely free. Make sure that you guys are writing these things down and taking notes, right? That's the whole purpose of this, is to help you grow your book of business in 2023, right? I want to be a small part of that, right? Whatever that may be, okay? So Damien has a question. What are some of the habits do you like to think every successful entrepreneur should have, right? Okay, before I read the next one, there's obviously we do different things, but sometimes there's similar traits, right? I honestly feel there's a few things, right? A few habits I honestly feel, okay? The first is, first and foremost, stay laser focused. Find something like solar that you want to get involved in for the long haul, okay? Stay focused on that one thing. Because what happens is, with a lot of folks that are not so successful in solar, for example, they're dipping their toes in too many things. And you have to make one thing super successful first, and have goals for that particular industry or the product that you're selling, like solar. And then from there, once you are successful in solar, whatever your goals are, whatever your definition of success, then start looking into other things, but not necessarily other things outside of solar. I would focus on some other products that are still affiliated with solar. Does that make sense? So now not only are you digging deep in one industry, Now you're making multiple streams of income in that same industry. And when you're laser focused, right? When you're laser focused, you have to be consistent. A lot of folks want to be successful, right? In this industry, they want to be a successful entrepreneur, but they're not consistent. They don't have like systems in place. They're not tracking their results. They don't have software. So they're not necessarily growing their business. Okay? Every successful entrepreneur has a system in place, has a strategy, has a goal, and is working towards that goal. And they're consistent at it for months, years on years on end until they're successful at it. A lot of folks give up way too easily. They're like, oh my gosh, this is way too hard, right? This is too hard. I'm moving on to another industry. And what they find out, they have this pattern, this vicious cycle. What they find out with that other industry, after a few months, after a year or two, they're like, oh, this is too hard as well. Let me move on to another one. I honestly feel that you need to choose one, right? One, and this is just my advice, just one, and dig really deep in that one particular industry, learn all the ins and outs, grow that business, and when you're ready to add more streams of income in your portfolio, try to stay in the same industry, right? So for example, with solar, for example, for me personally, we have online courses, right? Not only do we sell solar, we also coach. Whether you're getting into solar or whether you're a business owner, a roofing contractor, you're already a solar sales organization, you want to like increase your sales or your marketing. If you want us to dive into your business, dissect your business, we have the coaching side of the business. We also have a software, right? We have a software called Solar Pipeline. So keep in mind, Solar Pipeline is still in the same industry. It's still in solar, okay? Hopefully you guys are starting to understand this, right? Starting to understand how powerful it can be for you to really crush it in one thing. Commit into that one thing and put a few years into that one thing. Yes, it's going to be hard, right? It's going to be hard. Anything that's worth it, and you guys already know this, anything that's going to be worth it, it's going to be hard. It's going to take some time, okay? If somebody's going to tell you, hey, you're going to be making millions and millions and millions of dollars, within a year or so, you're gonna be driving these Lamborghinis and driving, these exotic cars and living in mansions. It's not gonna happen. Maybe it's not gonna happen. I don't want to say it's not. Maybe it's not gonna happen for you in a year if that's your goal. Maybe it's not gonna happen for you in 2 or 3 years. Maybe it's the 5th year. Maybe it's the 8th year. Maybe it's the 10th year. Really dissect, right? Really dissect the folks that are in their pinnacle or their career, whether it's like Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, right? Patrick Belfort, Jordan Belfort, all these other guys, right? And really understand that they didn't build these businesses overnight, okay? They literally built a business or had a vision for their businesses, and they just continued to chuck at it and work on it. And if something didn't work, they pivoted and they understood data, right? They pivoted. Oh, you know what? It got better. We have more sales. They continued. They pivoted again. Oh, you know what? We have more sales. And they pivoted. Oh, you know what? When we did this, now we lost sales. So let me go pivot back, right? It's all about pivoting until you find the right pivot, right? Until you find the right thing so it starts working for you. Okay? Hey, what's up, George? Good morning, man. I can't stress this enough because a lot of people get into solar. Maybe they're sold this pipe dream. Okay? There's a lot of companies out there. Well, I don't say a lot. There are a few companies out there when you join the company and it's more like recruit. They're selling you this dream, right? And I understand the dream, the vision, but sometimes you have to make it more like a reality for yourself. Because if these guys are able to do these things in their lives, say for example, other companies, and you see these people the really successful people in these companies, keep in mind that they put some work into it, right? They didn't just join last week. Okay, I'm not going to say any companies and say any names, but there's companies out there that they have like a genealogy network marketing structure, which is great. And you see these people at the top, and then maybe you're coming in and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not having too much success. But you have to really understand that how long has that person been in the business? That person that is successful in that company, they're probably just ahead of you, okay? They're just consistent. They're ahead of you. Maybe they're a year, 2, 3 years ahead of you. But that's why it's really important to take coaching programs and learn from mentors like ourselves, like with Solar University, so we can cut your learning curve. So instead of you trying to experience and go through the bumps and bruises, right? Instead of winging it, now this guy here, because he's ahead of you, your learning curve is a lot faster. Now you're in the same level or even above that level as far as knowledge, because you learn from folks. You're joining this type of training, right? You're plugging in every single day with me. You're writing information down. You're implementing these things, okay? And every single day I want to give you guys actionable items so you guys can implement it in your business. And I talk about this every single day. For the folks that haven't heard me, I'm gonna bring this up every single day, right? Because it's not enough just to sit here. It's not enough just to sit here and take notes, right? Because you guys already know, right? There's a metrics there, right? There's a ruler, okay? Meaning that this is knowledge up here. Right up here is the top of the knowledge of the solar peak, meaning that you know all the information, right? And right here is action, right? This is what's going to take your life, your business to the next level, right? This here, you have to take action. Your knowledge, your learning has to match up with your action taking skills, okay? Because that's what's going to define your income. Because the knowledge and the action that you take, the action here equals the income that you make, okay? It's literally the catalyst to your success. And a lot of folks, they learn stuff, but don't implement anything, right? If this action taking skill is the catalyst to reach your goal, right? This is it right here in the middle, right? This is knowledge, this is action, this is income. And you have to not only learn, you have to take action, because that action literally is going to equate, is going to be equivalent to your income on how much action you take on that knowledge. Okay? I can't stress that enough. So what I want you guys to do, right? What is today? Tuesday? Tuesday's automation. Okay? What I want you guys to do, and again, I'm going to give you guys actionable homework, right? And I want you guys to even post it in your social media. Okay? I haven't created a group for you guys yet, so I'm gonna have you guys just do it in your social media for right now. And as this live training evolves more and more and more, I'm gonna create a group so you guys can collaborate in a group as well. Okay? So what I want you guys to do, because today's day 2, right? Excuse me, not day 2. I'm talking about boot camp. We have boot camps and stuff as well. So pillar number 2, excuse me, pillar number 2 is automation, right? Pillar number 2 is automation. This is what you need to set up for your business. If you guys haven't checked out Solar Pipeline, check out Solar Pipeline, solarpipeline.com. I can't stress enough that you have to invest money to grow your business, okay? You have to invest money to grow your business. Solar Pipeline is going to help you automate your sales process. I cannot stress this enough. You have to have some sort of automation to help you grow your business. Let me say that again. You have to have some sort of automation to help you grow your business. You need to be able to automate your process so you can manage the leads that you currently have and the future leads that you're going to get. Okay? And my recommendation to you guys is to invest in a Solar Pipeline. Solar Pipeline not only gives you the ability to automate your sales process, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. You're going to be able to manage your leads. You're going to have access to some training, right? We don't have our full course training in there, but there is some training in there to level up your sales skills. And not only that, you have the ability eventually as a member to join our Solar University coaching program where I become your personal coach. Excuse me. There's also a marketplace in there where you can purchase leads. We can help you create websites, things of that nature, okay? Because ideally, you should have your own personal brand, but that's a totally different topic. I'm going to start talking about that on Friday, right? Creating a personal brand. It's really, really important for you guys to understand how important that is, especially moving forward now, right? Moving forward 2023 and beyond. You have to have a personal brand. Regardless if you're going to run ads or not, right? You have to have a personal brand, okay? But I'm going to talk about that later on the week. So today, right, today, I want you guys to create a video, okay? I want you guys to create a video. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on a replay, I'm going to give you the structure of creating a video, okay? And let's do this. Let's do this. I'm not sure if I'm putting the horse before the cart here. But let's just do this, okay? Let's just do this for right now, okay? And again, we'll evolve and make this better. So what I want you guys to do, because with automation, right? With automation, let me back up. With automation, basically what that means is we're going to send out videos prior to your consultation. You guys heard me talk about this before, right? That dead time. When you book an appointment, when you book that appointment, it's normally 24 to 48 hours out before you sit back down with a homeowner, okay? Ideally. You don't necessarily want to do same days. You can do same days, but I honestly feel same days, those homeowners are either looking around and they got a whole bunch of quotes to get already. They're probably going to make a final decision, and you're going to go in there and it just solidifies what they already know, right? They just kind of want to waste your time, basically. So same days are good, but I like to push it out, right, a little bit further out. The reason being is even when you sign up a same day, more than likely the report is not quite there. You booked the appointment like an hour or two before the consultation. Maybe they even move forward. But what my statistics show, and these are just my personal results and our team, is even if you sold it the same day, the likely of that person or that homeowner canceling is very high because they don't really know, like, and trust you at this point, right? They kind of got excited, right? Because obviously they're buying based on emotion. They're excited. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah. But after, a day or two, they're going to wake up, get cold feet. They don't necessarily know, like, and trust you at this point because you literally just showed up at their door, booked the appointment, came back a couple hours later and closed the deal, right? So more than likely, even the same day closes, the cancellation rate is going to be higher, okay? Because the reason being, it always goes back to know, like, and trust. They get cold feet, don't really know, like, and trust the information, and they end up canceling, okay? So the idea is always trying to book that appointment within 24 to 48 hours out because you have a strategy, okay? We're not just doing this for kicks and giggles because we're lazy. We don't want to go back that same day. We are creating a strategy for you. The reason why ideally you want to book it out 48 hours is what you want to do during that dead time from booking an appointment to the actual appointment, the consultation. You want to build the know, like, and trust, okay? You guys know, if you guys been following me for a while, know, like, and trust is what I preach, okay? Because as easy as these three words sounds, know, like, and trust, yeah, whatever, James, that's some basic stuff, yeah, rapport, right, I know, right? But as easy as these words are, it's a little bit harder to actually implement in your business, okay? It's not just like going to the consultation, hey, what's up, Bill, how are you, what do you do for a living? Oh, nice pictures on your wall. Oh, how many kids you got? That's needed, okay? Don't get me wrong. That's just not enough. So what we want to do is build up the know, like, and trust before your consultation, okay? Before your consultation. So what I want you guys to do is to create a video. You're literally going to make this video with your phone, okay? There's no excuse why you can't create this video. Whether you're watching me live right now on a replay, there's no excuse. In 2023, you have to leverage videos, right? You have to leverage videos to increase your sales conversion, to close more deals. You have to leverage videos, okay? So what I want you guys to do is to create a video and you're going to introduce yourself, okay? How long you been in solar? If you just started in solar, you don't have to tell them that you started last week. You don't ever want to give that away, okay? You want to make sure even if you started last week, you want the homeowner to feel like, man, this person, Damien and George, been in the business for years. You don't ever want to disclaim like, hey, you know what, John or Rebecca, my bad, I don't know that information. I just got started a week ago, but let me go ask my manager, right? You don't want to do that. So meaning that if you just got started in solar, if you have like less than 6 months to a year in solar, just let the homeowner know, take that out, right? Take that out. Hey, my name is James. I've been in solar for 8 years. If you don't have a lease, let's say 1 year in solar, just leave that out. But if you have more than 1 year in solar, you can say, hey, my name is James Ramos. I've been in the solar industry for over a year, right? Over a year. because again, we're choosing our words wisely. And then from there, you need to explain why you got into solar. Okay, why did you get into solar? So basically, if you don't have a year into business, just take that out and just jump right to why you got started in solar. If you have kids, talk about your kids. If you have a husband, you have a wife, talk about them. Okay? Talk about them. You really need, the reason we're doing this is we're being vulnerable and we're going to connect with a homeowner. Okay? That's the reason why. Because when you get to know somebody a little bit better, they're authentic, you're starting to know, like, and trust them, you're creating a bond. Okay? Right now, if you think about, this is the homeowner here, right? You guys watch Avatar? Either the first one or the second one. You know how they have that, the tail, and they go to the tree, and this is the tree, and this is that the part of their tail like kind of wraps around the tree, and it creates this bond. So what you're doing is you're creating the bond with the homeowner, right? This is the homeowner here. This is you. This is your little tail, right? Your avatar tail. Okay. So basically, you're gonna create that bond, right? That tight bond with the homeowner. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Just type in yes if that makes sense. Whether you're watching me live on a replay, just type in yes if that makes sense. Because in your sales office or your sales manager or the sales director, you're always going to hear someone, hey, create rapport, right? Create rapport, which you have to. You have to create rapport. I'm not saying don't create rapport, but you need to create rapport not only during your consultation, that rapport has to be created before your consultation. Okay? Before your consultation. That's your raining out here. Pretty nice. Is that making sense? That rapport needs to be created before your consultation. So again, what I want you guys to do is I want you to create a video. Okay? I want you to create a video. That's your homework. If you're watching this right now, whether you're on a replay or live, I want you to create that video. No more excuses. You literally just grab your phone, get in front of the window, obviously change, clean up the background a little bit and create a video. Okay? And let me give you guys a spoiler alert. Okay? Write this down. This is the spoiler alert. If you haven't been creating videos, right? If you haven't been creating videos and this is going to be your first video ever that you've created, it's going to suck, okay? It's not going to look good. Your 30-second video, it may take you an hour to do it. But keep in mind that it's going to get better and better and better as you do it. It's just like lifting weights, right? So, for example, if you're doing 20-pound bicep curls and this is your first time ever at the gym, right? It's gonna be hard. You're gonna be like, oh, damn, this thing's hard. I can only do like 2 or 3. But as you keep going and going and going and you start building that muscle, next thing you know, that 20-pound dumbbell is gonna feel a lot lighter to you, right? It's not necessarily gonna get lighter because a 20-pound dumbbell is still gonna be a 20-pound dumbbell, but you're getting stronger. That's why it's feeling light. Now instead of using 20 pounds, now you got 30 pounds, now you got 40 pounds. And it's the same exact thing with videos. It's not gonna look good in the beginning, okay? Just let you guys know. My first video ever, it was horrific. It was really bad. Okay? I don't think any videos is ever gonna beat that how bad that video was. But it just got better during time. I just started learning tips and strategies how to make it better. I watch it, I learn from it. I'm like, ooh, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like the lighting. I don't like what I said there. I don't like how I look. So every single time you guys create a video, just make sure you guys watch it over and over again and just write down the things that you did like and some of the things that you can improve. And when you make the next video, implement those things and do the same thing over and over again every time you make a video. And you'll see during time, just like this business, right? You're building a business. During time, it's going to get better and better and better and better. Okay? Just be patient with yourself. Don't kick yourself in the butt because it's not necessarily, perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. Okay? You guys should never look for perfection when you're running this business because it's never going to happen. When you're looking for perfection, what happens is it defines as procrastination. Okay? Perfection equals procrastination. So basically, you're gonna wait and wait and wait, and you're gonna procrastinate, and you're never gonna release anything. So what you want to do is you want to take imperfect action. Just take action. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's not the best. You can make a better video, but it is what it is right now. The idea is to start building the momentum. Start creating videos. Start getting into the habit of doing these things. And as you get momentum, now you're gonna start taking action. Okay, it's not perfect action. We want to take imperfect action, not perfect action, because what happens again, you're gonna procrastinate if you want to make it perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. Never, ever gonna be perfect, and it shouldn't be perfect. Even if you feel like, man, I crushed this video, right? Or damn, I crushed this consultation. It couldn't have gone any better. It should go you should be able to find something, even if you feel like it's perfect, you should be able to find something that you can improve. Okay, it should never be perfect. The things that you guys are doing should never be perfect. There's always something to improve. But the great thing is, once you guys start taking action, say for example, you have this intro video, which is called intro video, and this intro video goes out 48 hours before your consultation. And again, ideally, you want to have it automated. Like Solar Pipeline can automate it for you. You don't want to have to send this out and time it, right? Oh, shoot, I got a consultation 48 hours from now with John and Rebecca. Let me go ahead and text this to them. That's going to be a pain in the butt, and it's not going to be consistent. It's going to be very, very hard to manage that. So ideally, you want to set it and forget it in Solar Pipeline. You want to create that video, upload the video, and you set it, and then you forget it. You create it literally one time, and it's working for you over and over and over again, right? It's all automated, okay? Does that make sense? You have to take imperfect action. I cannot stress this enough, right? There's a lot of folks out there that want everything perfect, right? I want everything perfect. I want this to be perfect. I want my websites to be perfect. I want my videos to be perfect. I'm going to get a ring light, and I'm going to get a DSLR high definition camera. I'm going to get the best microphones ever before I make a video. I'm like, no. You know, the majority of my videos that I've created on YouTube was shot through my phone, right? Because it's not necessarily the aesthetics of it. It's the content. It's the information that you have, okay? Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice if it was like a nicer, I mean, obviously take your time to set things up. I'm not just saying, you know, like just do sloppy work, and just as long as you have it out there and the information is not that great, but it's out there. That's not what I'm trying to say. Do the best that you can right now. The best that you can right now with what you already have and the information that you already have. And just start taking action from there. Okay, I cannot stress this enough, because there's so many people that like join our training programs, that listen to these videos that I have on YouTube, that join me live or watch these videos on a replay, and they're literally, I'm giving you the secret sauce, okay? Let me back up. I'm giving you the recipe, okay? This is a recipe, not necessarily the sauce, okay? The sauce is basically, say for example, if you got if you want to make pasta, right? And you don't want to start from scratch, you go to the grocery store, you get a ragu, right? That ragu, it's already all mixed in there. You just pour it into the meat. That is the sauce, okay? Our training program is the sauce. It's already in there. Everything is in there, okay? But when you guys are starting out, it's going to be literally a recipe. And you have to put these things together, right? You have to put it together. I'm already giving you the recipe. I'm already saying do this, do this, do this, do this. Put a little bit of salt. Here's some tomatoes. Throw it in there, right? You're making the sauce yourself. If you guys, this is a do-it-yourself. If you guys need coaching, you're like, dude, James, this is going to be hard. I can't do this myself. You want accountability. You want coaching. You want somebody to help you build your business and help you close more deals. You need accountability. Make sure you book your solar strategy call. And that's what our coaching program does. Our coaching program is the ragu. It's this sauce. Here it is. Here's this secret sauce, right? You guys heard this before, right? Here's a secret sauce because we've already built it for you. But obviously during this training, it's the recipe. And it's up to you to put these things together, okay? Hopefully that makes sense, right? This is the recipe. We have the sauce for you. If you want it, we got the sauce. Book a call, solarstrategycall.com, and we'll explain to you how to get the sauce, right? The secret sauce. Okay? So, again, the homework for you guys, right? The homework for you is to take action and make those videos. Just like Damon was asking, right? So his question earlier, what are some of the habits do you think every successful entrepreneur should have? That's an amazing question. That's a great question. And there's no secret sauce, right? It's literally just taking action with the knowledge that you already have. Okay? Everybody, I'm telling you, everybody in their industry, on the top of the pinnacle of their industry, whether you're an athlete, entrepreneur, real estate mogul, they learned information, they took action over and over and over and over again. And during time, that action compiled. And what you see now are actions that they've been taking for years. Okay? Action they've been taking for years. Don't get me wrong, there's some folks like, Michael Jordans and Kobe Bryant's and LeBron James's that knock it out of the park. Tiger Woods, Mike Tyson, right? Vanilla Ice with Ice Ice Baby, one hit wonder, right? That's not for everybody. Not everybody is a Michael Jordan. I'm not a Michael Jordan. I gotta have to just keep on chucking at my craft, right? Because I don't have any special gifts and talents. The only gifts and talents I have, I don't want to say only, but the gifts and talents I have is learning something and implementing it and just being consistent at it. Okay? And during time, that's really going to help you guys out. So again, the homework is create a video, and I want you to send this video out to your homeowners. If you haven't joined Solar Pipeline or you don't have any automation that can send that out automatically, what I want you to do with a video is send it out manually. Okay? Send it out manually. It doesn't stop you, right? It doesn't stop you from sending out these videos. And again, don't make that a excuse, right? James been talking about the Solar Pipeline thing. I haven't joined yet. So when I join Solar Pipeline, then that's when I'll make these videos. Because, it's kind of hard to send these videos out on my own, right? Manually. Don't make that excuse. Send it out yourself, okay? Send it out yourself. Send it out manually. It's all good. It's all good. If you want to automate it, make sure you check out Solar Pipeline, right? Solar Pipeline. Hey, Heather. So Heather's question is solar really dead in California? No, it's real alive right now. It's really alive right now, okay? I know what you're talking about. I mean, you're talking about NAM 3.0, right? April 14th, NAM 3.0 is going to be in place. It's not right now, okay? It's not right now. I don't have any solid feedback for you guys, right? I am going to join a mini mastermind. I think it's today. Hold on one second. Let me check my calendar. I think it's today. Let me take a look. Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to find out. I do have a... Yes, it's today at 7 p.m. my time. There's some folks that are having training about NEM 3.0. And what I'll do is I'll share that with you guys tomorrow. Is that cool? Because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. As of right now, right, it's the time, obviously, it's the time to go back to every single lead that you have, knock on every single door out there as much as you can in California before April 14th, right? That's the idea. Okay, that's the idea. So after April 14th, NEM 3.0 is going to be in place, right? So basically, if you really think about it, right, net metering right now is just a storage bank for excess energy, okay? Storage bank. Let's just keep it really micro, high level here, right? So if we understand that net metering is a storage bank for excess energy that's created, right, by these solar systems, then if they're going to take out the storage bank, which is the utility company, which is, net metering, that excess energy needs to go somewhere. So the only thing that I can think of, it has to go in some sort of storage, which is batteries, okay? So it has to go in some sort of battery. I'm not sure if one battery or two batteries is going to offset enough for, for solar to make sense. Maybe in California because the cost of per kilowatt hour is so high. So maybe it will still make sense. They may not save as much money as they're saving right now, right? But join the rest of the states, okay? Because in other states like Texas or Florida, certain parts of Arizona, and all over the nation, it's not like California, right? We look at California like, oh my gosh, the homeowner is saving like $50, $100 a month. As soon as they go solar, they're saving money right from day one. It's not like that for the rest of the United States, right? So now I honestly feel it just kind of evens up the playing field as far as your skills to educate homeowners, okay? Because I always tell folks, and I'm gonna kind of go off topic here for a second. It's easier to sell solar in California because there's a drastic savings right from day one. Okay, it becomes a no-brainer. Obviously, there's a lot of things that go behind that, but it makes it easy. Okay, because when I used to sell in California, that was my only market. I didn't know when I stepped out of California and I went to Arizona, and I'm like, I think that was the first market I ever stepped out in years ago. I didn't know it wasn't the same as California. I thought it was exactly the same. Like, man, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to go to Arizona. I'm going to save these folks money right from day one. Right from day one, I'm going to save like 30%, $50 right off their bill. It's not like that. So keep in mind that we had the luxury in California to sell solar where we have the opportunity to save them money right from day one. So now NEM 3.0, they may not be saving money from day one. Hey, you're starting to feel the pain outside of California now, right? With all these other reps, right? They're like, feel our pain. So meaning that you have to really sell the value of going solar. I cannot stress this enough for everybody, because if you're currently selling solar in Texas and you're crushing it in Texas, right? Because you know how to convey the total value of going solar, not just the energy savings, meaning that the total energy savings is just a kicker. It's just an extra thing. Like, oh man, and Mr. and Miss Smith, if you qualify for the solar, you're also gonna save money the long term of this system, which is $50,000. Like, what? That's awesome. Sign me up, even if it's the same right now. So meaning that if you could sell solar outside of California, crushing it, imagine if you go to California and right out the gate, these homeowners are saving 30% off the bill, right? They have a $200 bill. It's like $140 by going solar. They're saving like $60. Some of them even more. Imagine how much you can kill it. So I honestly feel that in California, it's gonna equalize just like in other states where they may not see an upfront saving. This is more like a long-term saving, and folks that are strictly selling in California, they need to really stress the total value of going solar. It's not going to be as easy now that, hey, you know what, Mr. Mr. Smith, if you qualify for solar, it's a 6 kilowatt system. That's 24 solar panels. Instead of paying $200 a month, you're paying $130. What? $70? Yeah, that's like $100,000 worth of savings in 25 years, Mr. Smith. Sign me up. Sign me up. It ain't going to be like that no more. Right? So we're going to have to work a little harder, just like the rest of the other states. Work a little harder to get the deal. That's what I think. Okay, that's my personal opinion. There's not going to be a significant upfront savings, just like what we're seeing right now in California. We're spoiled, right? Because I honestly feel every single proposal in California, every single one can save money right from day one. I've never seen a proposal unless the consultant marked it up so much, right? They marked it up so much where the homeowner is not saving money right from day one. But for the most part, if you're in California, if you're selling in that market, you're seeing instant savings, okay? Instant savings right from day one. So now you have to level up, right? It's not going to be as easy as it was prior to April 14th. So we're going to have to work a little harder, okay? That makes sense, Heather? So meaning that now, how do you really separate yourself from everybody else? How do you create more value to the homeowner? How can you have the homeowner know, like, and trust you even more when you show up at their home during the consultation? What are you doing differently than everybody else? Write this down, everybody, and ask this question to yourself, right? I'm not asking you guys to type in the answer. ask this question to yourself. What am I doing differently than everybody else? Okay? I don't think this question is being asked enough with their sales organization to really think about what am I doing differently than everybody else? Okay? You need to really ask yourself that, because this industry, ladies and gentlemen, it's blowing up, right? Which is amazing, which is crazy amazing. But knowing that data, knowing that there's so many other industries, realtors, brokers, insurance folks, anybody selling anything is getting into solar, which is absolutely fine. There's enough to go around for everybody, but you really need to ask yourself that question. What am I doing differently than everybody else? Because I'm guaranteeing you this, right? Outside of our solar university training, I speak to a lot of consultants. We talk to a lot of business owners, and they're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. And when we teach them these strategies that I'm teaching you guys, they're like, whoa, I never thought of that before, right? And again, there's probably other strategies that we haven't thought about, but if you ask this question to yourself, then those answers will start being revealed, okay? What am I doing differently than everybody else? Because if you got 50 people, salespeople in your organization, I think about that as my competitors, right? Hey, it's friendly competition. We all work in the same organization, but at the end of the day, you're still my competitor, right? Because when you guys close the deal, it's not like I make money. If I close the deal, it's not like you guys make money. So basically, we're out here competing against each other. So I'm going to start asking questions to myself like, okay, I'm starting to see a lot of competition. So what am I doing differently than all these guys? Okay, next time you guys sit in a sales meeting, look at every single person and ask yourself, what am I doing different than Bob, than Bill, than Jennifer, Rebecca, Mike, Damien? What am I doing differently? Okay? And these are the strategies I'm teaching you guys every single morning, how to separate yourself. You have to stand out in 2023. And you guys know this in social media, right? You have to stand out, because in social media, for example, in TikTok, you watch a couple videos from these TikTokers that's making content, and whatever they're talking about, I follow a lot of real estate guys, car guys as well, right? I'm following like a Land Rover group. I like these like old school Defenders and old cars. I follow these folks, and I don't even look to see like what is their credibility, right? I don't even know if these guys just started last week, last year, 10 years ago. I literally just look at the content, and if it's good content, I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, this person must be an expert. This guy's an expert, right? Good content. It's true content. It's real. They're being authentic. You start creating a bond. And in their industry, I'm already positioning them as an expert, right? So the same exact thing in this industry. You have to start being strategic to separate yourself from everybody else. Because keep in mind that over the next couple of years, this industry is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And imagine if you position yourself as an expert now, today, and you built that brand over the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years, guess what? Now you're going to be attracting the homeowners that you want. You're going to be attracting the salespeople that you want if you decide to build a sales organization, because you implemented a strategy, a plan to separate yourself from everybody else, okay? Does that make sense, everybody? Hopefully a lot of this stuff is making sense, because I'm going to teach you guys things that your sales organization is not necessarily going to teach you. They may tell you build rapport, right? Build rapport, okay? Build know, like, and trust, okay? How do you do that? How do you do that in a higher level, right? How do you do that in a higher level? Obviously, there's verbal things you can do. There's body motions that you can do, mirroring, things like that you can do. But we're going to help you like leverage videos to really take your business in 2023 and beyond to the next level. And keep in mind that not only are you going to invest time like you guys are doing now, you're investing time, it's going to require you to make a financial investment as well. Whether you join us, with Solar Pipeline and you subscribe to Solar Pipeline to grow your business, whether you sign up for something else to manage your business, make sure that you invest into your business, not only time, okay? Not only time. Time is great because if you don't have the finances, you're going to have to invest your time, just like at the doors, right? You have to invest your time because you don't have maybe finances to run ads or to buy leads, which is cool. You're going to go ahead and trade time for dollars. But ideally, later in your career, within 6 months, you shouldn't be trading your time for dollars anymore. You should be trading dollars for dollars. Does that make sense? You trade dollars for dollars, meaning that instead of knocking doors and trading your time for dollars, you're going to be investing into buying ads, maybe getting training to how to run Facebook ads, how to run social media ads, how to run YouTube ads, or you're buying leads. Does that make sense, everybody? Don't get stuck the traditional way because your solar sales manager or your regional manager are not going to tell you these things, okay? They're not going to tell you. They don't necessarily want you to advance too much, right? They're going to keep you knocking on doors. And that is very, very limited. You could only knock on doors. You can't replicate yourself. There's not a cloning machine where you can clone Heather, and now you make 100 Heathers, and now there's 100 Heathers walking around knocking doors, right? Cannot. It's 1-to-1, right? 1-to-1. You knock on one door. It's not like you're knocking on 1,000 doors, okay? It's not like I knock on one door and all 1,000 doors like knock at the same time, okay? You can't do that. You have to learn how to replicate and duplicate yourself. And you do that by automation. You do that using software. You do that by running ads, okay? And I cannot stress this stuff enough. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. You're very welcome, Heather. Make sure you guys type in your questions, right? And if you guys have other colleagues in your sales organization, doesn't matter where you're working, who you're working with, okay? Share this with you guys, with those guys. Share it with them. Just say, hey, James, that Asian dude, that guy on YouTube, he's live every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. Share the page with them and then have them subscribe. Do me a favor, have them subscribe, and I'm going to let you guys know exactly how you guys can reach the pinnacle of your guys' career in solar, okay? All right, I'm just going to read a few comments here and answer some of you guys' questions. So MD Imran Hassan, his question is it possible to sell solar virtually from Asian countries to California? Absolutely. We had folks selling solar from Jamaica. We had folks selling solar from Canada. We have different call centers all around the country. We have appointment centers all around the country, like the Philippines, right? So yes, it is possible. Just as long as you have the right license, right? You have an HRS license, home improvement salesperson license. You can sell solar in California. Good question, MD. Good question, man. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? I have a few more minutes. I want to be able to answer all you guys' questions. I have a coaching session here. My team is literally hitting me up. They just know when I'm live. Let me start calling James and sending out messages right when James is live. Any other questions you guys have? And again, if you guys don't have any questions, if you're watching this on a replay and you have a question, you're like, damn, I want to ask James, make sure to write it down, right? Write it down and join me tomorrow, okay? Join me tomorrow. And if you guys have like deeper questions, it's going to require more time. Make sure you guys book a solar strategy call at solarstrategycall.com. It's absolutely free, no strings attached, right? Whether you join our training or not, it's all cool. That's not the purpose of it. We literally just want to point you in the right direction, okay? Don't be afraid. We're not going to reach out of the phone and touch you, right, and grab you. Don't worry. Reach out and touch someone. A lot of people are afraid to call other people, for some strange reason. We're literally opening up our calendar for you guys. We're setting aside 30 minutes of our time to help and coach you, okay? To help and coach you. And I'm not here to brag or anything, but literally people pay me $1,000 an hour for coaching, right? Whether you're a sales organization, individual rep, we're literally setting aside 30 minutes out of our time so we can point you in the right direction, so we can help mentor you, okay? Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? I need to fix my hair. Does anybody else have any questions? Again, if you haven't booked your solar strategy call, solarstrategycall.com, right? Just out of curiosity, whether you're watching live or it's raining hard out here, whether you're watching me live or a replay, I just want to take inventory. Who booked a call with me? I know Bruce Um, he booked a call with me, right? Awesome, Bruce is checking out Solar Pipeline today. Awesome, awesome. I know Bruce booked a call with me like a couple years back, right? Like 2, 3 years ago, I think Bruce said we had a strategy call like 2, 3 years ago, something like that, something insane, right? So who actually booked a call with me before that spoke to me directly on the phone or one of my coaches? Just type in me, right? If that's you. Whether it's just a fun little thing that I want to take inventory of. Whether you guys are watching me live on a replay, um, let me know. That's because we literally. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my calendar, right? Today it's kind of a light day, but let me see. So this is my calendar, right? All the yellows are basically the solar strategy calls, right? Every single day we have solar strategy calls. Kind of light yesterday. Here, check it out. That was Friday, Thursday, right? Wednesday of last week. So we're super busy helping you guys out. But again, it's one of those things that I'm literally extending myself and my team out to you guys. Like, if you guys have questions, book a call, right? We'll love to steer you in the right direction, no matter which direction that is, right? No matter which direction that is. We would love to earn your business, but it's not always business, right? We want to give value first. We want to help you out first, whether it's something that we can help you with or it's something that we have to push you out and be like, hey, talk to these folks about it, okay? Yeah, what's up, Charlie? Charlie is one of the founding members. And again, we're looking for 300 founding members. Charlie is one of them. When you join Solar Pipeline, right? When you join Solar Pipeline, when we hit 300 members, that's going to be the founding members. That's where I'm going to personally help and coach you, right? So there's folks joining our training program right now, getting coaching from me, myself personally, and my team. They're paying $5,000 plus to join that training program, which is absolutely cool, right? Which is absolutely cool. But as a founding member, I'm going to train 300 of you guys personally. As a founding member, Charlie is one of them, right? If you go to solarpipeline.com, you sign up for Solar Pipeline, there is a membership, and the first 300 folks in April, right on April, right before summer, we're going to bring everybody together, and we are going to mastermind your success, especially coming into summer. Okay, we're going to be in a specific location. Right now, we're tossing up whether we go to San Diego or we go here in Dallas. Since I live in Dallas, it's probably going to be in Dallas for this time around, this first, founding member launch. So again, become a founding member. With a founding member, I'm going to help 300 people become successful in solar. 300 folks. I'm going to train personally this year, okay? And then from there, the 300 people that we're going to personally train, they're going to personally train 300 people, okay? That's the idea of it, right? You're going to personally use this knowledge to grow your personal business. And also, if that's your intent, is to grow a team as well, okay? Grow a team as well. Grow a team are independent people, not the ones that's going to bug you all day long. Hey, James, what's the price per watt again? How do I calculate my commissions? Not those folks. Folks that are serious about building a business that wants to change their life financially. Okay? The first 300 people that join Solar Pipeline, I'm going to personally mentor you, right? So I tell everybody, just save your spot. Just save your spot, because I guarantee you it's going to be a good spot to save. Over the next few months, over the next few years, I guarantee you it's going to be the best investment you ever made in your life, and I can guarantee you that. And if it's not, you just didn't work at it. Okay? The only way this is not going to work for you as a founding member is if you do nothing. Okay? If you do nothing. And a lot of folks, they join things, they join courses, they go to conference, and unfortunately, they do nothing. Right? They do nothing. But if you're ready to really take action this year, if you're ready to be uncomfortable, if you're ready to be uncomfortable so you can grow your business, so you can grow your finances, so you can change your life in 2023, make sure you join Solar Pipeline, solarpipeline.com, 300 folks, and we're cutting it off right there until we help the first 300, and then from there, we'll open up for more, okay? And the great thing is, when we open up for more, and you're a founding member, you're going to reap the benefits of all these new people joining. I guarantee you. You will reap the benefits as a founding member. And we're going to release all that during our founding member launch, okay? All right, everybody. Hopefully that's making sense. And again, I'm going to give you guys the recipe, okay? Every single day, I am going to give you guys a recipe. I'm going to give you guys a homework to do. And the idea is to implement the recipe, okay? Implement it, implement it, implement it. And I just want to take inventory really quickly. And I need everyone's participation. That agrees, right? That agrees. Who here wants to change their financial destiny in 2023? Who here at the end of 2023, who here wants to make more money than they ever made in their whole entire life? Just type in me. Type in me. Whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching it on a replay, type in me if you want to make 2023 your best financial year ever in your whole entire life. Type in me. And the ones that say me, right? The ones that say me, go check out Solar Pipeline, right? Solarpipeline.com. Check it out. Join as a founding member. And from there, I'm going to help you reach your financial goal. I'm going to help you, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to help you. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to help you, okay? Anybody else except Charlie? Except Bruce? Anybody else? Hey, Bruce, technically you will be in our personal team. You'll check it out, solarpipeline.com. We are changing the structure of solarpipeline.com. So basically there's two structures. Go ahead and check it out. Whether you want to join my personal team, the compensation is going to be a little bit different. With that, we call it the BGS platform. But check it out. We would love to talk to you about it. There are different routes. Because again, it's at the end of the day, some folks want to join my team, right, personally. And some folks like, hey, you know what? I already have a team. I already have a business. I just want to use your knowledge, your software, your network. That's totally cool too, right? So again, the best thing to do, Bruce, is check it out at solarpipeline.com. Any direction folks want to go, whether they want to build their own brand, their own organization, and maybe that sales organization is just you for right now, which is absolutely cool. If you want to go that route, we can help. If you want to join directly under Solar University, there's an option there as well. I'm not saying everybody will be joining Solar University. There is an option there as well. We're really, really selective on who we're bringing on directly in Solar University, okay? Just so that you guys know. We're being really selective on who we're bringing on in Solar University. All right, Bruce, hopefully I answered that question. I mean, your team, brother. You'll have to set up another call sometime. Absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions, everybody? Any other questions? I literally have 30 more seconds. Any other questions? Again, if you're watching me live or a replay, type in the comments there. If I don't get to it within 24 hours, you guys know, if I don't get to it, if I don't answer your comments in 24 hours, make sure you guys book a call, solarstrategycall.com. I'll be able to answer your questions there, right? solarstrategycall.com. And if you want to be one of the founding members of Solar Pipeline, right, and get direct mentorship from me, we're only bringing on 300 people, and in April, we're bringing everybody together. Make sure you guys also check out solarpipeline.com. Solarpipeline.com, okay? All right, awesome, man. Thanks, Bruce. Thank you guys for all of the support. At the end of the day, I'm here to help, right? If your sales organization is not helping you grow your business, right? If they're not helping you, join me every single day, okay? This is gonna be the community for you guys to ask me questions, whether you're working with me or not, okay? Ideally, it'd be nice to have everybody work for us, right? It'll be super nice, but it's totally cool. If you just need help or you have colleagues that need help and that can benefit from this type of conversation or this type of training, make sure that you send them over here, have them subscribe to James Solar's Expert, have them type in solar sales and say, hey, look for that Asian dude, solar sales. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications every single time that guy is on live. And I'm live every single day, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 Central, and 11 Eastern. Okay, and I'm gonna start doing it in the evening as well. I know some folks can't be live here. Some folks want to do it in the evening, which is absolutely cool. I'm gonna start also doing later on the evening sessions, training sessions as well. Okay. Other than that, you guys have an amazing day. Make sure you guys book a call. SolarStrategyCall.com. SolarStrategyCall.com. Peace out, everybody.